Okay, just doing up a very quick video on the topic logs and why they're used and why they're needed, and I suppose let's run through the first couple of rules with them as well. So I suppose the first important thing to note with logs is they're just the very same, they're similar or in the same family as the indices. So in other words, like if we had 3 to the power of 4. Okay, so in that case there we'd have an answer for that. We could put into our calculator, get 3 to the power of 4, and we get out our 81. Okay, that can also be written in log form, and that will be written as log of base 3. So in other words, this is your base here. So log of base 3, log of base 3, and then give your answer at this stage. So 81 equals 4. Okay, so log base 3 of 81 equals 4. Is how you'd say that. Or it could also be said as log 81 of base 3 equals 4. And all that's really asking is, what power do you increase 3 by to get your resultant here, 81? Okay, and the answer was 4. Okay, so and then, so that's what they are. That's it's just a different way to write indices. And when it comes in particularly handy is, for this one here, obviously we'd have a definite answer. But if you had one something like 3 to the power of, 3 to the power of x is equal to 9. Well, in this case here, we remember doing it with indices, and we said, well, 3 to the power of x is equal to 3 to the power of 2. So when the base numbers are the same, then that meant that the powers must be the same as well. So x equals 2. That's an easy enough solve. Okay, but some of those aren't as easy to solve. So if it was 3 to the power of x is equal to 8. Okay, there's no power of 3 that will give you 8. There's no 3 to any power won't give you 8, or not any natural number power anyway. So we'd like to write that in a way where x is the subject, or x is by itself is equal to something. Okay, and that's what they'll ask us to do. So just either solve for x or leave x as the subject of a sum. So let's see how we do that here with this case. And with this case here, we'd have to return to logs. So it will be log of base 3, and then my answer is 8 equals x. Okay, so it's just a different way to write a problem, generally where we can't solve it in terms of, where we can't solve it in indices, we'd write it in terms of a log form. Okay, and that will give us an answer. And again, your calculator will let you solve that with the log button on the calculator again. It's just underneath the on sign. It's the one with log, the small box and the bigger box there, okay? Make sure you don't get mixed up. There is 2 log buttons on the calculator. Okay, and that would let you solve that, just typing in what you see there to solve it. So let's look at the first 3 examples, first 3 laws of logs now. So the first one is log A of mn is equal to log A of m plus log base A of n. So log base A of mn is equal to log base A of m plus log base A of n. So let's see what that means. If you had log 2 of let me get a number that might work out, of 24. Okay, so log 2 of 24 could also be written as, well, let's write these as 2 different factors of 24. So I can break 24 to any factor. So let's say log 2 of 8 plus log 2 of 3. So obviously your 8 and your 3 multiplied together to give you your 24. Okay, so it's 2 factors. And in this case here, the reason it's handy to be able to split those up is, well, in this case here, I'd be able to get instead of log 2 of 8, well, if you think about that, what power do you raise 2 by? Log base 2 of 8. What power do you raise 2 by to get you to 8? And the answer in this case is just 3. So this question could finish as 3 plus log base 2 of 3. Okay, so that's how you'll be able to finish that one off. And again, use that log law, the first log law to solve that. Let's look at another one. Let's look at another one with that as well. So let's look at log 3 of 27x. So there's an x in this. It looks kind of tricky. But if we break it up, we could take it as log 3 of 27 plus log base 3 of x. So this is log base 3 of 27. Well, what power do you raise 3 by to get 8 to 27? And or is it definitive? Just 3 plus, again, you could just leave this as log base 3 of x. So that's the first rule or first law